This is your Unit 14 vocabulary unit. I'm Miss Dayton. As always, I will give you the word, the part of speech, the definition, and an example. Let's begin. So our first word is abominable. Abominable is an adjective. Abominable means worthy of or causing disgust or hatred, detestable, very bad, or unpleasant. So, for example, the conditions of the house were abominable after the tenants were evicted. Our next word is foil. Foil is a verb. The definition is to prevent the success of, frustrate, or balk. So, for example, Patrick's plan to open the door were foiled when he realized the door wasn't magical. Our next word is valor. Valor is a noun. The definition is boldness or determination in facing great danger, especially in battle, heroic courage, or bravery. So, for example, soldiers in the line of duty show great valor. Our next word is imperial. Imperial is an adjective. The definition is related to an emperor or empire, befitting an emperor or empress, regal, majestic, very fine or grand, magnificent. So, for example, when the prince became the king, he took on a more imperial manner. Our next word is atrophy. Atrophy is both a noun and a verb. If used as a noun, it means degeneration, decline, or decrease, as from disuse, or if it's used as a verb, to waste away from lack of use. So, for example, after being in a cast for 6 months, the muscles in his legs began to atrophy. Our next word is castigate. Castigate is a verb. The definition is to criticize or reprimand severely, to punish in order to correct. So, for example, after finding out she plagiarized on her paper, the teacher castigated the student. Our next word is harbinger. Harbinger is a noun. The definition is a person or thing that signals or foreshadows what is to come. So, for example, the gray sky was the harbinger of the coming rain. Our next word is megalomaniac. Megalomaniac is a noun. The definition is a delusional feeling of power, wealth, talent beyond reality, an obsession with doing extravagant or grand things. So, for example, Justin always exhibited signs of megalomania when it came to his ability to play football. He thought he was the greatest player to ever play at Highlands. Our next word is repugnant. Repugnant is an adjective. The definition is distasteful, objectionable, or offensive. So, for example, the material presented in his speech was absolutely repugnant and it caused the class to riot. Our next word is bedlam. Bedlam is a noun. The definition is a state or scene of uproar and confusion. So, for example, when the building collapsed unexpectedly, the city became a bedlam of chaos. Our next word is fortuitous. Fortuitous is an adjective. The definition is happening or produced by chance, accidental, lucky, or fortunate. So, for example, it was fortuitous that he stumbled upon the $20 bill in the ShopRite parking lot. Our next word is cajole. Cajole is a verb. The definition is to persuade by flattery or promises, to attempt to coax, to flatter. So, for example, his attempts to cajole her with flowers and promises did not matter. She would not get back into a relationship with him. Our next word is subversive. Subversive is both an adjective and a noun. If used as an adjective, it means seeking or intending to overthrow, destroy, or undermine an established or existing system, especially a government or a set of beliefs. If it's used as a noun, it's a rebellious or controversial person. So, for example, in V for Vendetta, a subversive man seeks to destroy a fascist government. Our next word is estranged. Estranged is an adjective. The definition means it's typically of a person, no longer close or affectionate to someone, alienated. So, for example, after getting divorced, Jessica's parents became estranged. Our next word is rancor. Rancor is a noun. The definition is bitter resentment or ill will, hatred, or malice. So, for example, it was clear that the student had rancor for the teacher by the way she talked about him when his back was turned. That's it for this unit. Your Unit 14 quiz will be after spring break. The exact date will be announced. Your Unit 14 packet will be due then as well. So keep that in mind and do what you need to succeed.